this gate is better than that gate because I built this one. My name is Andrew and this is Rogue Wrench. Today we are talking about RV gates and specifically the difference between a DIY and a, well, I'm gonna call it a builder grade, which is what my neighbor just put in. So let's talk through a couple of details on this. I'm gonna show you why my gate is vastly superior, even though the wood has faded a little bit in the last 3.5 years since we built it. If you haven't seen the original build video on this gate that goes through all the details, I will link it in the description below. Otherwise, let's dive right into why this gate that I built is way better than that gate. All right, so the first biggest detail you'll notice is that gate's already sagging. So that gate is the full width, so it's substantially wider than my gate, which, you know, it's kind of whatever, but this gate's 11 feet wide. It's more than wide enough for everything I need. I added new pillars with concrete and rebar, as well as there's a whole concrete foundation down under there. These are just attached to the builder grade block walls here, which is a piece of rebar and it's full of mortar. I'm a little concerned that this pillar is going to start kind of walking off, so we'll see how well that works out. Also, you can see they left the block across the bottom and there's still a gap there, whereas mine, we took it all the way down to the concrete foundation and then put rock over it so it lays nice and doesn't have that kind of gappy. So better finish across the bottom. I don't have that nasty bump of all the broken blocks there. And then also, you see mine comes right to the top of this block at the very top of the cap, whereas theirs isn't as tall. So I've got more visual screening on my gate as opposed to that gate. The other thing is just obviously the longevity. This gate's been standing for 3.5 years. That gate's been standing for less than 3.5 days. And that gate is still perfectly square. You can see, obviously our boards have dried out and we've got a little bit of a gap here, but look at the gap in here. Like, obviously there's gonna be a little bit of something there, but I mean, there is no gap there. That is a premium gate, custom built to fit this exact dimension. This gate is solid. You could hang off the end of this gate and swing on it, and if you did that on that, it would drag on the ground. So all in all, DIY custom built heavy duty gate versus, I don't even know what that is, honestly. The DIY gate wins every time. There is simply no comparison here. This gate, obviously, sun faded a little bit. We're in Arizona. This thing has been out here for 3.5 years, but this gate's frame is vastly better than that gate. And so I'm fine. Like, it's all good. It's a great gate. I like RV gates. I mean, props to you for putting the gate in. I'm not mad about that at all. But by golly, my gate's better. If you want to see how we did that, links in the description. We'll see you guys in the next video.